Today, starting from daily on gold, you can see price is definitely bullish, even though I'm quite late to be bullish on this one, but still I'm on track. We are bullish. And what are we targeting next? I would say today's high or this fair value gap. And now if I take a look at the H4 structure is also bullish, and we are currently sitting at this fair value gap, but I would like to take this one. Same thing, this order block, I would say. H1 bullish, and M15 has the liquidity that I needed. And now what the thing that is holding the price is obviously this order block and fair value gap. So if price break above this one, then retest. I don't think it will be a retest anyway soon, but once it break above, I would be likely to move with it while targeting this high. So yeah, that's the plan on ZAUSD. Very clean, very simple plan for today. And yeah, that's it. Now if I take a look at Euro USD, then what we have is currently price has been sitting on this weekly time frame. I mean this weekly fair value gap in daily time frame. But it's taking the rejection even though structure is still bullish on 4 hour. So yeah, I am going to be bullish as well on this one. So this is where I am looking to execute from, but I don't think it will be moving that much because it is so far away and today we don't have any news. So anyways, what I want to see is liquidity taken and then market structure shift above, I mean a manipulation and then distribution. H4 H1 bullish on Euro USD, and now if price take liquidity below and then shift the structure toward upside, then I'm free to go for long. And that's the plan for today. I am going to be long unless price reach that level. If price reach that level and give me a bearish position, then that's the another story. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. 9th of April, and I'll be sharing yesterday's trade, how it turned out. As my plan was bullish, I mean going for long, but you can see the rest of the day just turned out to be bearish one. We do had the FMC news, but it doesn't seem like the effect it has. I mean, there wasn't an effect on FMC. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see, let's elaborate how and why I took this trade. So it was very simple. We are sitting at this big zone, and this zone is from daily, I believe, not daily, but 4 hour and 1 hour as well. So we do have the liquidity sweep, and then after that what I were waiting for is the price broke above this fair value gap, this order block. So price did break above this order block. After that my plan was to take entry from this fair value gap like this. That was the whole thing. So now let's go through one by one. My bias was my bias was bullish while targeting this high. H4 structure was bullish, H1 structure was bullish. In M15 we don't have any news until 12 a.m., which is FMC. So there wasn't anything to be scared about. Price did what I always look for, and that is sweep of liquidity and then market structure shift, as such as manipulation and then distribution. I took the entry after having this fair value gap while putting my SL below this low, swing low I would say, and target is pretty much that high. I would say it was a good trade, but just this whole big one was just unexpected, and when this candle happened it just broke, and the when this whole candle happened it just broken the fair value gap and inverted that one. So yeah, can't complain about that one. And the funny thing is that I were thinking about re-entering on the long. My plan was that if price broke above this one, then I'm free to go with that. But as you can see, price didn't make anything on there, and I went sideline, and I was like, okay, today is also FMC, so let's just avoid today's action. Now, if I take a look at the Euro USD, same thing on here as well. My bias was bullish, but there wasn't anything such as taking a liquidity and then market structure shift. You can see there was just a continuation trade on this one. Price took retested on this fair value gap and reacted out of it, but then the day end with having bearishness. Now, if I take a look at the daily, you can see pretty much yesterday was bullish, just with a big candle. So yeah, my best for today is going to be also okay. That's something to work out later. Even the price was taken. Okay, kind of confusion, but still, that's pretty much it on today's rate. But the funny thing is that I didn't take anything on yesterday, even after having everything right because of confusion. And the day before that, everything was fine. It's just my TP area in which I got fucked. And yesterday everything was good, just market condition. The market, it was healthy a loss. But the funny part is the way I've been planning for going with my bias since price has taken this liquidity. I was thinking about okay, if price break above this one, then I'll be moving with less riskier trade so that I can at least regain the loss that I have lost in this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There wasn't anything according to plan, and then I just stays it, and that is so good of me, I would say. Okay, see ya tomorrow.